Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I brought 3 balls to practice and I'm going to try to use my release, different hand positions to make each of them strike from the same spot, move around the lane a little bit, but you're going to get to see how I use my hand to change my ball motion a little bit. So enjoy. So first up is the exotic gem. I brought an exotic gem, a proton physics, and a virtual energy blackout. Alright, don't need to do much different there. Let's zoom in a little bit so you can see the lane a little bit better maybe. There we go. Let's throw the exotic gem again. Looked pretty good the first one. Got a little more around that one, a little more axis rotation. Looked like it pushed down the lane a little further and got behind the head pin a little bit. So here's my adjustment. I'm not moving my feet, I'm just staying in the same spot, trying to throw as similar shots as I can. But this one I have to stay up the back of it a little bit more. There's definitely less axis rotation, felt like it tilted it a little bit more, but it still picked up better, picked up a little stronger down lane. So seems like that one, I have to stay up the back of it a little bit more. Let's switch to another one. So here we go with the Vibo virtual energy blackout. Same spot. Definitely tell that one's cleaner. I think if I get around that one, it might actually might either overshoot and go light or overhook and go high because of how clean it is. Just trying out a different camera angle today too, just for fun. Let me know if you like it. So that was a little right. No adjustment needed when you trip 4. That was a little right, maybe a pinch slow. Definitely feel like that ball wants to get off the friction stronger than the exotic gem, which makes sense. So this one I might have to be even more up the back of it to control it. Let's try and see here. That was really up. I was really up the back of it and still made the turn. Didn't strike, so it's probably a little too much off the back of it. But in reality, I would probably just move a little left off the trip 4 because I like the motion. But you can kind of tell the difference in shape with what I'm doing with my release. So let's try to throw this one more time. Try to throw this one more time, not be quite as much up the back of it. Yeah, pinch tighter line, not quite, probably, I don't know, like 10 degrees more of axis rotation, and then it actually finishes into the pocket. So let's get into the proton physics, which is probably the most different out of these 3 balls. So let's see what that one does. So just going to throw the normal here first. So obviously a different motion, sooner, much smoother down lane, as you can tell, much smoother on the back, and it barely got the 10 out. So I probably need to be a little more axis rotation or a little stronger with my release. I'm gonna go with, I'm actually My first move is often trying to be just a pinch stronger, because changing your axis rotation, at least when you add more axis rotation, can be a little dangerous. So a little bit stronger release here. Oh, that was right. Again, no harm, no foul. Got it right. Definitely a stronger release. Probably grabbed it, pinched more than I wanted to, and it overhooked. So there's definitely some friction there now. Let's try throwing it one more time. See if we don't get it quite as quickly to the right, if it'll stay on line. That was definitely in the oil more. Yeah, I need to keep that one in the oil just because of how much earlier it is. It doesn't get through that friction spot on the lane. So if I get it there too soon, it's gonna overhook. And then when I get it in the oil, it's also a little lazy, but it stays there. So yeah. Let's actually try one thing here. So, the one before, felt like I got it in the oil quite a bit, and it did seem a little lazy, so I want to be a little stronger with it. That was a pretty good shot. Probably right in between there. It was a little further right, but not quite as far right. So that one's a little tricky. I probably need to be a little further left just to get it through the front. It's a little easier with the proton physics, which makes sense. Stronger, earlier cover. But yeah, let's just to see, because I kind of want to see what happens. So let's see here. So this is a freeboard move. Want to get it to around 9 down lane. That was pretty close. That was pretty close, and that looked pretty good. Got it through the front a little bit easier. It allows me to keep my release a pinch stronger and keep it in the oil more, so I don't get it to the friction too soon. That definitely looked pretty good. So yeah. So that's how I adjust my release to get fine-tuned. Obviously, all 3 of these balls look like they can strike, but in different ways, and I just use my release to kind of get them zoned into where I feel like I can strike a bunch with them. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, learned a little bit about how I use my hand, my tricks, and yeah, go practice and get better.